Okie dokie. So we're going to put this drawing together, this model together for the cannon. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and load our IPT file up. When we do that, I'm going to go ahead and create the barrel real quick. I'm going to introduce a couple of different things we've done so far with the cannon, or the barrel, as some of you may have noticed. First thing, like always, we're going to go ahead and create a sketch. So it's just sketch. So I'm going to do a sketch real quick of what I roughly believe the cannon is. Um, it's completely a sketch. I'll go through and put some dimensions to it after I'm done. So this is the profile, side profile of the cannon. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to draw a center line. And you'll see I'm just selecting line, coming over and selecting center. And I'm going to hover over the axis and go ahead and just throw it right there. If you notice the line type has changed, I'm going to turn the center line off now. I'm going to just draw a line. I'm going to go do a dimension. What you'll notice now is if I select the endpoint and select the center line, it actually gives you the radius or the diameter. So you can type in the diameter. So I know that's 0.5. Now I'm going to come over here, select this endpoint to this end, that line, and do my 3.75 plus 1.375, hit enter. Right there's that length. So now I see this is short, I'll just extend this out. What I'm also going to do while I'm at it is I'm going to do a constrain real quick. I'll constrain the midpoint to the origin. Now I'm going to do a trim to this line. So there's my, well, I'm going to constrain this to that line too. So now that's 0.5 diameter. So I'm going to keep going around. As I'm going, this is 7/8 diameter, so I'm just going to select the edge. 7 divided by 8, hit enter. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a distance there of 1, or 0.5, or half. So now I have that. I'm going to go ahead and do this diameter, which is a diameter of 1. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a horizontal constraint real quick. Select this line to this line, bring it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this point to here. It's a 1/16 chamfer, 45 degrees, so I can do that. And I can select this line to this line, type 45 degrees in. And now we have to go ahead and put some more distances on here. I'm going to go ahead and select 1. And I have that. I'm actually going to drag this out. And then we know that is 1/8 to the tail end of this. So if we select this line to here, we do 1/8. Actually, I'm going to pull this dimension up so when I have to do my dimension, it'll make it easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Why am I coming up short? So it's unconstrained right now is all it's saying. So I'm going to do an extend, select that line, and then so there's nothing here telling us where it's going to be tied down to constraint. So I'll go ahead and do a constraint. I'll just select the midpoint to the origin or not. Let's see why it's not happy with this. Pull it left to right. I'm going to go ahead and throw an overall dimension. No. Let's see here. Why are you not? Let's just do a constraint real quick. I'm going to do a coincidence to the origin. And that is tied to that extent there. And I'm just going to trim this out. So now I have that. I'm going to go ahead and throw that sphere on real quick. I'm going to type 0.5. Now I'm going to do a coincident. Select this circle, this endpoint. I'm going to do actually an extend of this center line. And then let's see what. Oh, I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a horizontal constraint to the origin. Don't want that. Horizontal constraint origin to the endpoint. And I'll just do a trim. So right there is the cannon. So I'm going to hit finish sketch. And I'm going to use this revolve. So I'm going to select revolve, select the sketch. I'm going to select the axis. And I'll do that full. Click OK. So there's the cannon right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now create a new sketch on the origin. Select that plane there, and I can draw these circles out real quick. So when I have that circle, I have two circles there, So I'm actually going to draw one on the horizontal, and we'll do that, let's see here, let's do the 7/16 one. So 7 divided by 16, that's our diameter. Now if you notice, we lost that, so if we go up to view and do a slice graphic, right there's our drawing. So we can come back over here, go to our sketch, and we'll do a dimension from origin to the center. And we'll just type that 3.75, and we'll just do a horizontal constraint. Select the origin to the point there. Now it's constrained. Let's finish it. And what we're going to do now is we'll do an extrude. It's going to select that. We're going to say both ways. We're going to set up a little formula there. 2 minus 3 divided by 8 minus 3 divided by 8. And that gives our length. So then if we do another create 2D sketch, we're going to select that surface. I'm just going to do a circle coincidence of that one. And we're going to go 3/8. I'm going to finish it. We'll do an extrude. Select that. And I'm going to select this variable length one. If I do that, what I can do is I can tell it the first length, which I want it to be 3/8. And then I can tell this other length over here how long I want it to be. So we're going to do 2 minus 3/8 because we're just taking off the other end, and hit enter. And right there's that cannon, or the barrel. So we should be done with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save this real quick. And let's do, save this, call this cannon barrel. And that's it for this model.